Hey guys, Jacob here, doing something a little different today. I am in the parking lot of Chamblin Bookmine in Jacksonville, Florida. This is one of my favorite bookstores, and I just want to take you guys with me. We'll see what we find. All right, guys, here we go. Walking into Chamblin Bookmine. Right when you walk in, glass case full of special editions, Christine, The Stand. There's something about seeing these books behind a glass case that makes you want them even more. Stephen King, they had a whole horror section right here, behind glass, vintage horror, wanted them all. Oh, look at Joey. Joey thinks she's too good for Dawson. Here we go, The Mask. They had a whole section of movie tie-ins. Spoiler alert, I didn't buy that. I should have. There's a TV section, lots of Lost books, a lot of Star Trek stuff, some vintage Star Wars here. This was just cool. Designing Jaws by Joe Alves. I was surprised to see that in here. Large section of toy books. They had some G.I. Joe stuff, some Star Trek, just all kinds of vintage guidebooks. Didn't buy any of this. Felt weird about not picking up this book in particular. Ooh, let's go to the horror section. Nice, large Stephen King section, a lot of overstock, a lot of hardcovers. In my lifetime, I have picked up a lot of very cool Stephen King. Whoa, Clueless. Wish I would have bought that as well. I did not. Lots of Star Wars, like youth books, junior novelizations, stuff like that. There's like a little kids section, which I check out every time, because you find stuff like this. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. What is that doing in here? Lots of really old vintage books in here. I'm pretty sure, look at that Ninja Turtle book. That's from when the first film came out. Just hanging out on the shelf. Transformers. You can see, look at this. E.T. scrapbook, some vintage, some vintage Free Willy, but what are these? Why does that exist? More importantly, why didn't I buy it? Lots of Alf. These are really cool. Had never seen these before, and they had a ton of them. Just hiding away on the shelf, bottom shelf, in the back of a warehouse. So, like, I guess don't touch that light switch is what they're saying. This place is massive. The first time I came to this store, they were like, do you want us to show you around? And I thought that was crazy. But look at this. I'm scared there might be like Medusa or a Minotaur hiding behind one of these twists and turns. Some Peter Benchley, got some classic editions of Jaws here. Lots of his other books as well. I thought this was a really fun cover. No one noticed the cat. Lots of Star Wars novels. They basically have an entire aisle dedicated to like Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who novels, and it just spans so much of the store. I imagine it's every Star Wars novel that exists, probably. Here's some Batman stuff. They also have a big section of DC and Marvel novels, like old X-Men, Spider-Man novels, very cool stuff. Just in case you like your Spider-Man comics without pictures. Who Censored Roger Rabbit? Great book, better than the movie if you ask me. Hello everybody, I am back from Chamblin Bookmine, and I just wanted to give you guys a really quick rundown of my pickups. Cool, so first up, we got the Dinosaurs of Waterhouse Hawkins. This has been on my list. I've been wanting to pick this up because it's got a lot of illustrations of the Crystal Palace dinosaurs, which, if you know anything about me, I love these dinosaurs and recently got to see them in person. So I was surprised to see that. So second up, I got Dinosaur Warriors. Now it says Ray Bradbury. It's not written by Ray Bradbury, but it's kind of based. Don't know anything else about these, but I got a few of them. Dinosaur World, Dinosaur Warriors, Dinosaur Samurai. This might be the best one. And then we got Dinosaur Planet. These all have pictures inside, you know, fun stuff. So cool. That's my those are my dinosaur pickups. Next up, I got this really cool edition of Salem's Lot by Stephen King. Really cool artwork on the cover here. That is not the way Barlow the vampire looks within this story, so I'm guessing this is more of a tie-in with the original TV show, but I had never seen this art before, and I thought it was great. Read this book if you haven't. It's awesome, and it's spooky season, so, you know, read it. Okay, so the last pickup is this beautiful edition of Carrie. This is one of the few classic Stephen King books that I did not already own or did not own an original copy of. I think this is maybe the book club edition, but this is copyrighted to 1974. This book is in such good condition. I don't think this has ever been read. So yeah, Carrie, Stephen King's first book. It's gonna look great on the shelf. Needed it. It's a beautiful cover, beautiful condition, and I'm happy to have it. Check out Chamblin Bookmine if you're ever in the Jacksonville, Florida area. Thanks, guys. Later.
Do I? Yes, have some. Yes, have some.